Now this is a piece of beech, which I'm just going to first of all turn round. When you're starting off, you don't have to use pieces of wood like this. You can just use pine. Anything is fine. But always make sure that the grain, when it's held between centres, you have the grain running along the piece. Okay, if it's the other way around, then there is a good chance of it snapping, all right, and doing you harm. So for spindle work like this, the grain has to go along the piece. In terms of speed, spindle work like this, because it's very well balanced generally, it can be turned at a higher speed than larger pieces like bowls. So initially we're going to be turning at around 1200 RPM. Okay, well, before we start turning, I just want you to think of two starting points. First of all, we always have the back of the chisel firmly against the tool rest. Okay, and then as it's turning, we're going to gently lift the handle to make sure that the bevel, that bit there, is hitting the wood. We're not going to start cutting anything yet. We're just going to get used to feeling that bevel rubbing against the piece. So we'll just show you that now. Tool firm against there. Gently lift the handle like that. I'm not taking any wood off. We're just rubbing the bevel. Okay. When we're happy with that, we can gently start lifting the handle a bit more until we start to take off wood. There. As soon as we start to take off wood, we can move it along. And there, we've made the first cuts. So firm against the rest, rubbing the bevel, and then pulling back, lifting until we just start clipping that edge. As soon as it starts to take off material, we can gently angle the blade in the direction we're going and slide it along. Okay, so with that technique, we're going to start generally in the center, get this area around, and then come back to here and work in the opposite direction until this is all completely round. Rubbing. Okay, let's take a look at that. Still got a few flats, but we're a lot closer than we were before. Let's finish this off. Against the tool rest, rubbing, lift, and there we go. Okay. Still a couple of high points, but that's the basic roughing technique. Now you can see by the surface we've got an awful lot of marks and tear out. That's because, as I mentioned before, we were using the burr of the tool to cut it. So as it's cutting it, it's literally ripping or tearing the wood out. Okay,